Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently assisting the Mongol Empire in this independence war that they've got going on. And I don't expect that to be too challenging. If we get zoomed in here, this guy doesn't hold a lot of territory here, but we do have these ready to go, and that should be fine. I do think, does it matter which one of these we take? I mean, men-at-arms maintenance per dread maybe, but do we have dread? Where do we actually see dread in here? I'm sure it's displayed somewhere. Ah, this would be it. 27.7. So we do have dread. Okay, good to know. We'll take fearful troops, and that will reduce our men-at-arms maintenance. So we're going to come down here and fight these guys, and we're just going to siege our way down towards their capital. We're going to need to get ticking war score on our side as soon as possible here. That's step one. And we're just going to kind of let the Mongols do what they're going to do up over this way. That doesn't matter too much to us. So we're going to come down this way, and this should be sufficient troops, right? Let's see here. 15k. Yes, we have comparable troop numbers. Not necessarily better troop numbers. Like, we don't have a huge advantage here, but we have comparable numbers. So we're going to fight them, and they're going to trickle in. So this will be absolutely fine. No problem here. We win that battle, and they're going to continue to trickle in. That was a stack wipe. We can imprison this Duke, sure. That was a stack wipe. And we're going to head up over this way. If we catch these guys, they stack wipe as well. Okay, there is a force over here threatening our siege force. Our siege force is going to come down over this way. We're going to pivot, because we need to come up here. Specifically, we need to defend our siege force. That is the most important thing right now. They're just kind of running around over here, trying to group up, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here. But if they're going this way, this is acceptable. I don't want to be pulled too far off this direction. We did just discover hereditary rule, and what is going on next there? Let's see. We are working on urbanization, and that's going for men-at-arms. That's a solid one. Okay, I like it. Man, they're just kind of running in circles here. And that's kind of making us run in circles as well. I'm not a huge fan of that, but we're going to continue to head down this way. Keep in mind, ticking is still on their side right now. We're going to catch them here. I didn't expect them to allow us to do this, but okay. So their reinforcements come in. Defender controls war target. Okay, that's not something we did. So the Mongol Empire is actually doing things somewhere. I don't know where. Perhaps off over this way? Regardless, Defender is now controlling war target, so that's great. This siege will finish soon. We're getting a lot for each of these occupations. Wow, okay. Well, we'll continue to head down over this way. Hello, pause menu. And we will eliminate this army. Then we're going to come up over here. Now, this army is retreating this direction. This is a danger for our siege force. Let's see what they end up doing. We may have to run. Okay. They're coming this way. They're coming this way. Okay. So we're fighting here. We're going to have to back off our siege force. However, ticking war score is Mongol invasion as well? I didn't realize we got called into this. Wait, what? Wait, what? Did it bug again? This marriage is still going. We're defending against the Mongol Empire while helping in their independence war, and this just appeared out of nowhere. We're at 85% war score, though. So, I think it's okay? That's weird. That's really weird. I'm going to assume that's another bug. We are actively allied with him, are we not? Yeah, we are actively allied with him, but he's also attacking us. That's really weird. I have no idea what's happening there. But ticking war score is on our side. In theory. So we're just going to head down over here. 87. Wait a second. Our occupations here are counting towards the Mongol invasion war. This is really weird. This is very strange. We've been having issues with the Mongol Empire and the alliance with them. I think it's a bug, but for right now it's not actually a problem because we are dealing with the issue. Like, this is not an issue at all. Okay, so we win this battle. We're going to head up over this way to defend our siege force. This guy becomes our steward. They're going to try to attack our siege force, I bet. They're not, actually. They're just passing through. Okay. This is a really weird situation. I'm not going to lie. We are both allied to and defending against the Mongol Empire right now. We'll have to check the status of our alliance after this. But this is very strange. Okay. So I think at this point, we come up over here and fight these guys. It looks safe to come attack over here now. Okay. Our war against the Mongols is over. So he's just going to pay us 4,600 gold. We can still offer to join wars. We're already fighting this war. Like, we're already defending him. We were both attacking and defending him simultaneously. So that war is over, and now we're going to go back to defending him. The Omen. Well, that's ominous. We should probably... we are getting pretty old. We should check into our succession. Looks good. No problem there. We should check the Mongol succession. Looks good there, too. Okay. These guys have appeared over here. That's fine for the moment. We're going to come attack over here. What can we get from occupation? 9% more from occupation. And quite a bit more from battles. So we're going to fight this battle over here. And we win that battle. We'll get this occupation done. These guys are coming in. Okay. So that battle's over. We're going to come down over this way. They're going to make a beeline for our siege force, I bet. That was a very strange situation. I'm not over it. I'm very not over that situation. So we're at 95% occupation now. And we're just going to make our way down here with this force. Okay. So they're up to 62% from occupation. Wait, do we have this regalia equipped? We should check that. Let's see here. No. We're using a different regalia. Although this brooch should be repaired, for sure. And we don't have a crown right now. We'll equip this one. I think we might have used our crown there. But yeah, go ahead and use this regalia. Okay. So we're at 80% at this time. We need to come down and win more battles. Occupation will be done soon. Who is the actual war leader? This guy's the war leader, right? Yeah, this guy's the war leader. So we can get another 10% from occupying this, even if we're at the occupation cap. Because that's his capital. So that's good. Our wife died, and we're going to need a new one of those. Ideally, one with, you know, some stewardship skill. There we go. That'll do. Perfect. So they're running away from us. We're not surprised by this. We should resupply. We'll see how this goes. We're actually losing this battle. It did say that we were going to lose it, but I didn't quite believe it. We're going to retreat here and head up over this way. And we're going to need to resupply. That's fine. We're at 80% war score right now. What's supply limit like over here? Not bad. Supply limit is not bad at all. Cool. We're not actually occupying here. And they're occupying up over here. Now, how much more can they get? They can get another 19% from occupation. That's fine for the moment. Okay, we're going to split this force in half. We're going to move down over here. And then we're going to split off a couple more levy troops. How much more do we need? Like 2,000 maybe? I didn't even look, but what do we actually need here? Oh, not 2,000. This will be fine. Okay. So 10 months on that siege. And we're just going to resupply here for a bit. So they're running around over here. Inspiration has been realized. Good. 8 more months on this siege now. How much would this breach cost? 119 casualties per day for basically a, like, 150% increase. Okay. I think we're fine for now. So we're continuing to reinforce over here and resupply. That will be done in one more tick. We just discovered urbanization, and what do we want to go for next? Men-at-Arms is already being done. Knight effectiveness would be pretty good, and the direct vassal opinion would be useful too. Let's go ahead and go for knighthood. Right now, we're going to group these guys back up as soon as they get another tick here. There we go. So we'll group them together. And we're going to head down over this way. Excellent. So now that we have supplies again, this should be absolutely fine. That's too expensive. Okay. So we need to take these guys down over like this way right now. And run away from this force. They're on their way. We're at 100% here though. So we just want Mongolia to send their peace deal at this time. That would be ideal. Any moment now. There we go. War is over. We'll disband our troops. So that was awkward. There's no doubt about that. Mongolia apparently declared war on us while allied to us and while we were currently helping them with another war. I feel like that's not legal, and I suspect that has something to do with weirdness with the special Mongolian CBs combined with the Fate of Iberia DLC being installed in this save game, but us being in 1.5. That's a mistake that I'm not going to make in the future, but I think that's what's causing this. But as of right now, it hasn't caused any major problems, and if it does, we can just fix it. It's not a big deal. So, we need a new spy master here, and to be clear, I expect this to be a temporary problem too. And the reason this is going to be temporary is because we'll have the Mongol Empire soon, although... Oh, okay. No, this is fine. So, she died, disappeared without a trace. This guy is of our house. And we can't make an alliance with him, sadly. Even though he's our grandson. We're going to want to switch over to this guy soon enough. He has this wife. That's not a great wife for him, but we can maybe come back and revisit that once he takes over. So this is looking good. Our grandson is in line for the Mongol throne, and this guy is currently feeling fine, but he is 65, and we do expect that to be done fairly soon. I definitely want him to attack over here rather than attacking us, but that'll be okay. Golden aplomb, yes, we'll grab that. Okay, we have like 11,000 gold. Have we maxed out our structures over here? I feel like we haven't. No, we haven't. So we'll grab royal armories. We'll also grab basically any upgrade that we can at this point. I'm not too picky at this point. We just want to spend cash. This one is maxed out. Wonderful. Okay, we're maxed out up here now. And here. Our economic duchies are getting a lot closer. Okay. We only spent half of that, but that's what we've got. I suppose we could come in and see about upgrading some vassal holdings in our domain. That would be absolutely fine. Some of these lesser holdings here. Yeah, we can definitely get more money that way, so we'll spend down this money. 444. You need a level 3 temple. Wow, okay. You didn't even bother upgrading that. Good job. Exciting stuff, that. Just checking all of these, and those look good. Cool. Okay, so Moldavia is, at this point... Right. This guy's gotta go. So we'll work on that, and we need to invite another agent in. This guy would get us almost to the cap. We'll bring this lady in just to get us there for sure. We can ransom some people off. This guy's not our vassal, so I'm okay with that. And, yep, that's fine too. Okay. Fantastic. So the Mongol Empire will be ours, eventually. And when we inherit that, we're, you know, going to be kind of big. We're going to have problems, too. There's going to be some major, major problems. We'll go for the bigger cattle herd. There we go. And this ransom is acceptable. This ransom is acceptable. And this ransom is also acceptable. Cool. So Moldavia will be under our control very soon. This guy's got to go, though. As far as Bohemia and Wallachia go, we'll look for opportunities there as well. We're going to need to get those cleared up as soon as we can. But the Mongol Empire is also our empire. They keep attacking us. They're a bit unruly. And they shouldn't be able to attack us, is my understanding. But it hasn't been a problem thus far. We're being raided. I don't actually care. Let's see. This guy is fine to be released. No problem there. A scheme at court? Who could have seen this coming? We literally have an intrigue court. Let the traitor be known to all. Okay. I would like to see Wallachia and Bohemia get taken over by our people, but we do actually have a de jure claim over this way. We may want to press that against Bohemia. We have nothing against Wallachia, right? Correct. And Moldavia is already under control, so we don't need to deal with that. We'll get Bohemia... Well, we'll get their single county here. We are going to need some levy troops here. We know they have like 22,000. Yeah, 22,090. So we'll get this going. That's more than enough. We'll group these together and get our trebuchets and our levy forces split off. These guys can head on over this way, try to intercept these forces a bit. We're going to have to re-aim them later, but that's fine. Okay, this guy will be in charge of sieging. A rival died, not one day too soon. This ransom is acceptable. Okay, so let's see where they're going to go. Our scheme here has been discovered, and that's very rude. We'll bring in this guy to boost up our chances a little bit, as well as this guy. We'll pay a little bit extra gold. Oh, we can bring this guy in too. I don't think that's going to max out the odds, but that will get it reasonably high. Reasonably high. There we go. Are we still working on supporting schemes? We're disrupting. We'll switch to support as well. 82%? Solid. Okay. They're up over this way. We're going to have to pivot and come around over here. Okay. A child lost in the forest happens tragically often. This siege is now over, and we're going to head over here. We want to move away from this force. He is dead. Okay, and we remained unknown. Perfect. So this will swap on over. She is in a regular betrothal to our grandson, who is also the heir to the Mongol Empire. That kid is going to be kind of rich. There's no doubt about that. Improvident is probably okay here. Since we have so much money. That's fine. Okay, they're just going to chill there. Yeah, we'll go fight them there. Absolutely. This is fine. Not one day too soon, our rival dies. And we fight them. These guys are moving away. So that's kind of hilarious. We just went up a level of stress because our friend died. We could donate to charity or seclude ourselves. Either would work. Let's go ahead and donate to charity. That'll be fine. Odin is generous. These guys are just abandoning the rest of their army. That's kind of funny. Yeah, get the harpoons. There we go. 100 gold. And we should make our way over this way. We'll arrive there in 3 months. These guys are dangerous to our siege force. I think we have to back off here. Okay. We become the owner of Aurea Scale Armor. In exchange for the Stenbock mail. No, get out of here. Okay, so we are then going to seclude ourselves to lose some stress. That'll be fine. Oh, and I want to check in on our culture here. How long until egalitarian is established? 22 years. Okay. That'll be a little time. We now can turn these guys around. Now that our army is much closer. And we're simply going to head in over here and fight these guys. This should stack wipe. Perfect. And we'll head up over this way. We're at 72% war score at this time. Make that 74. And we're going to fight them over here. We can still get some more battle war score. If they don't get here in time, this will stack wipe. They got here in time. Okay. We finished that siege. We'll head up over here. We're at 82% war score. We win the battle, and we are at 100% war score. Perfect. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. There's our de jure claim done. We actually got that territory ourselves, which is a little wacky, but that's okay for now. We'll just hand that on out to account. Okay, so Bohemia is shrunk down a little bit here, but that's all we can do for the moment. Count Manfred's dagger? Yeah, we don't care about that. I do want to check in on our... What we have equipped and what we have displayed. So, this armor, we want the Stenbock mail. There we go. Let's see, we've got those two equipped. Sounds good to me. Let's hop into our royal court and take a look at our court artifacts here. None of these require repair. All good. Okay. Well, that is fine. Double checking the Mongol Empire, this still looks solid. Hunter stables have been constructed, so we need to come in over here and start thinking about getting more constructions done. We'll build those barracks, and we will build hunting grounds over here. What else can we potentially construct? Most of this is still under construction and hasn't finished yet. But there are a few things that we can do. This guy still hasn't gotten around to dying. That's very rude. Eventually he will. Eventually. Okay, well that all looks good. I think we're in a pretty solid position here. The Mongol Empire is apparently struggling to invade Rajasthan. That's interesting. I'm guessing they're struggling to get there. That's generally what ends up happening with the Mongol Empire. We don't have vision out here, I don't think. Yeah, no, we don't. We don't have vision of what's going on with the Mongol Empire because we're not part of that war. But what is the actual war goal there? Okay. I mean, that's not a huge deal. We're completely happy with the Mongol Empire annexing any territory that they want at this point. We're going to get so much out of this, it's insane. Absolutely crazy. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Next episode, we'll maybe think about doing something with Italy. We'll see. It'll be a little awkward no matter what. And that's mostly because we don't have an heir for that right now. Italy is probably going to be our next major target, maybe Bohemia and Wallachia though, we'll see. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Rose Valentine, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.